All right, Virgo, welcome in. This is your reading for mid-November, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you. If these readings resonate for you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. All right, so you can get updates whenever the Virgo readings go up. All right, let's see what's happening for you. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross-watcher. New moon. We have a new moon in Scorpio. We also have the 11/11 portal happening on today. So I will be doing the morning message live on Friday. It is the 11/11 preview kind of thing. And then we do have that new moon in Scorpio happening Monday. So lots of big changes happening this weekend, I've noticed in the readings for mid-November. Spiritual cleansing. Wow, Virgo, what is up? Air sign, dealing with an air sign. Maybe you're doing a lot of thinking. I think you're doing a lot of thinking here. Guides are guiding you. Okay, your spirit guides are very active right now. Some of you may be opening up to them. Some of you may be getting more information because you are kind of clearing. Could be clearing. You know, doing a lot of healing work, or just kind of trying to understand what's going on right now. And the guides are there. I think that's the message here, is the guides are ready, willing, and able. All you got to do is ask. Okay, if you need help, if anything is going on that is kind of above your pay grade, as it were, you might want to ask the guides for a little bit of assistance. There is some stuff that's being purged from you. So when we have that new moon in Scorpio, purges are very common, that people leave relationships, leave jobs, leave careers, end things. Even though it's a new moon, it's Scorpio, right? So it's transformational energy. Underneath, the Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Wow. High Priestess, Six of Cups. So you're dealing with somebody from your past. I feel like one relationship is over. Could be with a Cancerian, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a new one is coming in. I feel like this person's very spiritual, very spiritually connected. Maybe that's why. If you're doing this, if you're cleansing and clearing and healing and praying and meditating, doing the power of now, Eckhart Tolle's work, being present in the moment, or whatever it is, whatever you're doing, it's working. It's cycling something out and bringing something in. Okay, so moon, definitely this this new moon is going to have some kind of impact at the end of the month. At the end of the month, Virgo, we have a full moon in Gemini, so that could be it. Here's Libra, right? The air sign, dealing with an air sign. Wow, air sign, passionate air sign. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Between two things, 10 of Pentacles. That's going in a good direction. World, Hierophant, Taurus, Two of Wands. There's a big choice here. Some of you are leaving behind a committed partnership. Some of you have already ended a committed partnership. Some of you have already said, this could have been that Libra full moon that we had back in October. The end of October, we had a Libra full moon, and that's a lawyer, that's justice, that's legality. Some of you could be asking for divorce, or some of you have been asked for divorce or something like that. The communication has happened, okay, already. The communication has happened. And I feel like there is a closing of a cycle. Just with the communication, there's a closing of a cycle. So now it's sort of like, okay, now what do I do? The Libra energy of justice and the Two of Pentacles. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Now what do I do? You could have an air sign who is a lawyer, or you could have an air sign friend, or somebody who is well-versed in whatever direction you're going in. Somebody who knows what's going on here. I think you've decided to turn your back on a situation that has already ended. So I know that sounds a little bit weird, but like sometimes we fight to keep those things. I think you've decided to, okay, yeah, that's done. And I want to know what this Eight of Wands is. In the extended, I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign so we can get a little feeling of who you're dealing with or what's going on with another person. This Eight of Wands is communication. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Star, and the Nine of Pentacles. I really think you're, by doing this, by moving out of a situation. Oh, geez, don't do that. Oh my God, knock over the table. Some of you are holding back because of money, or you did not have this conversation because of money. Some of you might have a friend who said, listen, why don't you just go talk to a lawyer and see what your rights are and see what is possible or what is not possible. Some of you have left maybe a business partnership. You're wanting to leave a business partnership. You're wanting to go in a more spiritual direction or something like that. The guides are helping you. Ask for help. Use them. Archangel Michael, I could use your protection right now. There is something really wonderful coming in. I'm going to tell you this. If you have a rough relationship to money or abundance right now, it's going to flow, baby. Good stuff is going to flow. And I feel like it's because you've made a decision to move away from something that is already ended. I don't know what that is. Like, did you have a relationship end? Meaning like, oh, it's been dead for years or something like that? Or did you have somebody break it off with you and you had still tried to make it work or something? What is that about? Well, you know what it's about. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Okay, there was some kind of admission of a lie. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, here's the Ten of Swords. Okay, and so now you're just looking to the future. I feel like that conversation, it's sort of like, I'm just going to use my intuition here for a second. Some of you have had a relationship that has been over for a long time, but then the truth coming through about a cheating episode or something that's going on the side has shown up, and it's like, that's it. Like there's no, maybe you fought to try and keep this relationship, but there's no reason to keep it now. Okay. I think that an admission of guilt or an admission of this is the reality of the thing. You know exactly where you need to go. You're going into this really nice future. I like this. This Two of Wands down here. This Two of Wands, King of Wands. Look at that. King and Queen of Wands. Death card in Scorpio time. The Emperor and the Judgment card. Wow, this is a big past life soulmate. Right? Page of Cups. There's been light conversation. That's a lawyer. Light conversation about being together. That Two of Pentacles. What do I do? What do I do? I think the money thing or the being unsure about your rights or being unsure about next steps has been the thing. It's not about like, oh, I love you and I don't want to go. That's not it. That's not it at all. It's sort of like there's a lot to discuss here. Okay. What's this? All right. It's already here. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, this is already done. This is not something that you're right in time for Gemini season. I think that means the full moon that's coming up. And then December, next month. Okay, lots of things. And in time for Aries season. I think that's the new beginning of the King and Queen of Wands is Aries season, which is March. So there's lots going on with the full moon at the end of this month and December. There could be a lot of, well, why don't I just ask? Why don't you just tell me what movie you want to see? What's that from? Drop it in the comments if you know. Trivia night. Okay. Four of Swords. Six of Swords. Fool. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I think you tried. I think what's going on is you're going to this new person. You're going toward your queen or king of wands. This person is a long-term soulmate. Could be a twin flame. Could be just, this is a spiritual connection. Okay. So you could be going toward your spiritual partner And I think this is a person who already knows. They already know that this has been going on. Maybe they don't know the intricacies of it. It doesn't matter. It's not their business, really. You're headed in their direction. They are single. Okay. They are single and they have been doing a lot of healing work. I think that's almost, if you're a divine feminine, one of the things that I've been talking about recently, the recent downloads that have been happening, the divine feminine is the spiritual leader of the relationship, the 5D leader. The masculine, the runner person, is the physical leader. So if you are a divine feminine, if this is just a little bit of twin flamey kind of encapsulation of this reading, if you are divine feminine, you have been doing this spiritual cleansing and aligning with your get purification of the chakras and doing all of that work, focusing on your own spiritual mission, focusing on helping people and everything. That is what is bringing your partner to you. The masculine then has to take that action. And I feel like this is definitely showing up. And it could be the full moon. It could have started the full moon in Libra, and the full moon in Gemini kind of is the final communication about this. Like, oh yeah, we were fighting about this, or we were fighting to try and see if we could fix it. But then the information comes through about a cheating scenario, or I'm already moved on, or something like that. And then, okay, it's done. So I'm going to keep going with this. If this is your situation, there's a link below. I'm going to pull cards for each zodiac sign to see what's next. All right. Link is below. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.